They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Now Browning. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
75 yards.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 22. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Play action. Now Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And that is a great answer here offensively in this first quarter. You start the game flat, your defense gives up a quick touchdown, but you turn right around and take it down the field yourself quickly and finish with the touchdown run. This could be a game of offense. We've seen 2 sharp drives in the first few minutes.
Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Hey, let's get this. 180. Nice hot.
Again, it's Burrow.
All day, dog.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Watch the curl.
On 3rd down, Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. 39 yards there, a big one.
And as we all remember, these two were connecting back in their days at LSU when they were winning the national championship. But it wasn't just on game day.
Here we go.
The amount of time they put in before practice, after practice, off days, that forged their connection, and it still continues here in the NFL.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
You got it. Here we go. 180.
These two teams all tied after one.
Gun. Stop.
On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He'll get it up the middle, and he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember,
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. Oh, good move.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
45 yards.
And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So finally, a first down run. The offensive line has got to feel a whole lot better about themselves, because I think they were starting to wonder, were we ever going to solve this defense and be able to do what we like to do, which is run the football.
Come on, ready?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
It's a party now.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Here we go.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Here comes the ball.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Short throw to Smith.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. enough. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go. 180. Watch
the run. Lost the run.
Back to Mixon on first down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
11.
Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here we go. 180.
Mixon will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Check.
54.
On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure, and it's a fumble, and the Bengals grab it.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 60 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 57 to Mike. So we got man. Check 50. Check 50.
Purdy off the play fake.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Mitchell.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Man, I got you. Man.
Mixing up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 19-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Hot. Check 54. 180. 180. Hot.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Heavy on the edges.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Y'all not ready.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Get set. 180. 54.
54.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike's 54.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game.
Here we go.
180.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go, D.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
36. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Alert flare.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
I got one.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Oh, get him. Get him. Mike's 57.
To throw is Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
You better be afraid.
180. 180. Shot.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Steps away to his left. He's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Shot.
You go tight. You got tight.
11
Now
MT,
Burrow
11
going
MT.
to change things up.
11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And he will have a Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it.
A big pickup there. And without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to swell the lead to 6.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
This is first and 10.
That's going to be a long day.
Purdy to throw.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Here's second down.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check. 55 to Mike.
Purdy with one final shot here. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing one jersey and worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers and themselves. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara.